It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewer. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage of the other.
Yeah, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there, but we don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit because once you get past the opener, you're never quite 100%. So I typically will lean with the team coming off a win. You feel good about yourself. You feel good in your preparation. But, yeah, that healthy team is usually the better team as well.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of your sector, you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down. Now we give to Edwards, running left. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. And tackled by Levi Wallace. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. On comes someone with plenty of experience putting into this mile-high sky from his high school days at nearby Mullen. It's J.K. Scott. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams.
Slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
11. And the Broncos will have a first down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Now Nix. Finding Reynolds. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Nix off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's running with it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Cut by Sutton. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. We're at the end of 1 in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. 1st and goal, here's Williams. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Nix from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get the catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, Kate, I think it's twofold. Number one, this guy, you just know, you want to get that engine started because when it revs hot, big things happen for this offense. Number 2, you find some answers for this playmaker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. This is ahead for about 5. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. They go play action, here's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Herbert on 1st down. That's a catch for Hayden Hurst. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards. And
they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series.
Here we go, Shaq.
And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Completed to Sutton. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. The rookie from Michigan there that time. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos pushing for a score before the break.
Let's go now.
Now Nix on 3rd down. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Completed to Reynolds. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. Nix with it on 1st. Pass complete to Dulcich. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Let's go.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Nix to throw. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Nix. Touchdown, Denver! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Completed to Hurst. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That tackle by Levi Wallace. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go.
Herbert throwing again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Go.
Now Herbert again. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Throwing it just before halftime. He fires one deep down the right sideline. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's the Steelers out in front in the 2nd quarter. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Brock Purdy, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Jared Goff has a touchdown pass to his favorite target, Amon-Ra St. Brown. It was a terrific first half for the rookie first-round pick, Bo Nix. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate, these two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott
Dicker
and Brock
all
Hewitt.
lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's is stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. All right, here we go. Second down. Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he tried, but couldn't turn the corner. He's tackled at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Sticking with Edwards here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down. Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Catch made by Chark. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brandon Jones up for the stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Herbert from the gun. Finding Hurst. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Cut by Sutton. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now.
Nix off the play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Nix from the gun. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Nix looking to throw. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Broncos first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. Completed to Sutton. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 21. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down from the red zone. He's got it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Cut by the open man. At the 20. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers down by only 2 in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Broncos corral it. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Always one of the most embarrassing gaps to see, Brock. Someone entrusted with getting him across for 2, but he just can't hold on to it.
What did John Wooden used to say? Something about never confusing execution with effort. Great effort, but you got to execute and hold on to that ball for any chance.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Nix with it on first. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Nix escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Another run for Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. His throw is caught. It's a Denver touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, it kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try. And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We get a 2-score game now late. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors and Joshua Palmer set to go to work again. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to Hurst. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Hurst there to grab it. And they bring him down around the 34. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. It's Herbert once more. Throwing deep for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Herbert from the gun. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.